My name is Chris McNulty. I am the owner and custom installer at Driven Mobile Electronics in Chantilly, Virginia, and this is my submission video for consideration for the top 100 installers of 2014. I entered the wonderful world of 12-volt electronics in 1991 as an enthusiast and professionally in 1994. My current position is that of lead installer as well as owner here at Driven, where we are quickly approaching our second anniversary. My installation specialty is customer satisfaction. Our focus at the shop is the improvement of the driving experience. This can come in the form of feature and usability upgrades such as iPad and other tablet integration. It often comes in the form of upgrades to the audio system without any compromise in existing functionality. It is my philosophy that aftermarket installation should always meet or exceed the quality of factory installed equipment. I've been somewhat sheltered in a 12-volt black hole here in the DC metropolitan area. My early influences weren't local. They were folks I saw in the magazines like Mark Eldridge, Gary Biggs, Fishman, Matt Bogart, and Steve Brown. A decade of IASCA competition afforded me the opportunity to not only meet, but to befriend many of these folks, as well as a whole group of other talented installers like Jeff Smith, Mark Richmond, Keith Turner, and Doug Dobson. Seeing the work they were turning out on a daily basis pushed me to work even harder. Unfortunately, these were folks that I would see just sporadically, and never got a chance to work with them firsthand. The greatest influence to date was that of John Brettel. He and I spent a few years sharing a bay and pushing each other. It was the time working with him on a daily basis that I think I grew the most. My influences today are countless, from Michael Williams, Chris Ott, and Ryan Pepsin on the East Coast, to Joey Knapp, Jason Kranitz, and Tom Miller out west, and dozens of other 12-volt insiders in between. I try to learn from each of them every day. My coworkers would describe me as driven, sometimes to a fault. There are times that I can miss the forest for the trees, but folks like Christian Dole, my operations manager, Ken Ward at Musicar, and Ben Vollmer at Audition are always there to reel me back in and slap me with a dose of reality when I need it. The biggest challenge I have had to overcome this past year is ongoing. The move to our new facility was a much greater task than I had anticipated. I had been able to build a 2,000 square foot warehouse into a car stereo shop just 18 months ago in a matter of 3 weeks. I didn't foresee that moving into a new one would be that much more difficult. I was wrong. The move was far more complicated than I expected, as I was paying rent on 2 spaces, carrying payroll, and trying to keep a steady stream of clients happy, while simultaneously acting as the general contractor, architect, electrician, and the labor at the new location. It will continue to be a challenge in the coming year, but one I believe that I'm ready to endure. I want to make sure that every client knows that they got everything that they wanted, as well as everything that they needed to achieve their goals. This is often a set of information that the client is unaware of coming in the door. I want them to not only understand how to enjoy their system, I also feel that it's important that they understand how we got them to the point that they're at. I should be part of the top 100 installers solely because I care. There are dozens and dozens of installers with more talent and more knowledge and more experience than me, but I can assure you that there are not 99 that have a stronger desire to advance the industry every day.